Hello Planet Ocean Reefers. There's another episode of our aquatic shop up in the north of Scotland here in the Highlands. Lovely day up in Bridge today. Sun shining, nice and warm. Helps to keep the heating off, keeps those electricity bills a little bit lower, so all's good. Anyway, let me have a little chat around with you and let's see what's going on in Planet Ocean today. What we do have is Katrina has made some lovely new strawberry cheesecakes. Certainly mouth-watering there, aren't they? Together with our other cakes and fancies. Just thought I'd give you a little run on that. And we're on to the display aquarium. Everything seems to be settling in quite nicely after I had a major haircut and cutting back. To the point that I had to actually reduce the KH doser with the less growth in there. But things are coming back, so I would imagine I'll probably have to step up the KH again. It's all being kept in check with the Reef Factory KH keeper and all the other parameters that we have on the Reef Factory equipment. Really liking the Reef Factory stuff at the moment. So anyway, that's our that's the Reef Aquarium as it's looking today. It's lit by 4 Gen 5 Radion XR30 Pros on the AB Plus, and just filtered with a protein skimmer, phosphate reactor running ROFOS, Tansy skimmer, and a Cheeto reactor as well we've got on that. As I say, just the top-up system and everything from Reef Factory. Once every 3 to 4 weeks we do a 10% water change on it. Nutrients in there at the moment running around about 2 parts per million nitrate, and just checked yesterday with the HANA tester, and phosphate sitting at 0.02, so quite happy with that. The thing that's been much better since I've cut the big coral from the top is the water flow is an awful lot better as well. So I'm getting more surface agitation as well, which I think has actually started to make the pH rise slightly as well. So yeah, everything seems to be doing okay in there. Move on to the DD Aqua Pro Reef, which is still available to order through DD now rather than through the previous supplier. So we had running a Radion on this one as well. Actually had to turn it down a little bit. Nutrients in here have dropped slightly, and I've had to just turn the lights down a little bit accordingly. Everything's doing fine though. Say on this one, as you can see, if we open the cabinet, again we're running Max Spec skimmer, Innovitec X filter on it, and just a normal top-up system for KH calcium magnesium. There's the eel come out to say hello. Okay, we'll move on to the next aquarium. And this is the DD Reef Pro aquarium, the 900 we've got here. Lovely aquarium, this one, well designed. I've no real problems with it at all. Again, we've got an XR15 Pro on this one, running at around about 80% power on the AB Plus. Corals are doing really well in here as well. And we've got a lovely little gem tang in there as well. He's settled in nicely and quite happy. Again, if we move down into the sump section, you see we've got a Claris E. It's at Gen 2 at the moment, running fine. And we've got a Kessel Light over some Cheeto in a refugium section. Deltec skimmer, and the DD auto top-up system and heater controllers as well. And we've also got a doser on here, KH calcium magnesium. I say we try to run all the systems on the same water settings as we have in the large aquarium. See some of the dry goods here, plus the Fritz salts, aragonite sands, reef crystal salt. Got a special on the Teeling roller mat at the moment, together with some second-hand lighting as well, and second-hand stream pumps if anybody's interested. Onto Tansy flow pumps, DD aquarium solution equipment, reef factory stuff, and moving down into the Hannes, other bits and bobs, test kits, etc. Foramarin buffer powders. This is what we use ourselves on the systems. Rohfos. Also the Fritz Max Out, Fuzz Out. If you've got a bit of extra hair algae or anything, the Fuzz Out can really help. The bacterias, some heaters, titanium heater controllers, and standard heaters just for, say, mixing your water, some cheaper ones. Got the Octo Classic skimmers, guards for your aquarium to stop the fish jumping out from DD, Reef Delete, get rid of the pesky pests. You do have to persevere with this, but it does actually work. But it's not just a press and kill. You do have to take a little bit of time to get rid of them, but it does actually work. The nice floating fish traps, which are excellent. Moving, say we've got the rolls for the Clara Seas, onto the Radion Gen 6s that we have in there, and we've still got the 10% deal off on the Gen 5s. Moving down to Vectors and Vortex, onto Max Spec equipment, pumps, skimmers, Max Spec lights, into there, and that's on the Innovatic X filter, the ALR1 algae light reactor, and their fluidized reactors, which are actually really good as well. Moving round into the coral system, I'll just show you that we have in here, we have the Max Spec lights which light up the softies tank. Everything growing really well in here. In fact, the pulse coral is growing too well. Just a quick rundown, and I'll just show you the actual corals at the moment. I won't go into depth on them because I've already done that on numerous occasions. Won't bore you to tears. But there's some nice corals in here at the moment. Lovely catphilia there. What we've got new in as well, which came in this week, we've got the Carib Sea Life Rock, which is really nice. It's quite a lots of porous parts there on it. It's a little bit heavier than the real Reef Rock, but then it is slightly, you know, it's nearly £5 a kilo cheaper. We've got Reef Rock as well, the real Reef Rock and the Rubble, and the DD Aquascape, which is cheaper alternatives as using as a base rock, something like that, to actually maybe put live rock on top. We do, if we come this way, we do actually have plenty of live rock in stock at the moment. Cured live rock. It is quite expensive at the moment, but personally I still think it's the best way to go to get a nice stable reef. Yes, you get nasty pests and things as well, but on the whole I still think it's the best way to set your aquarium up. So we'll just have a quick run on some of the fish. Still got that lovely Achilles, a flame angel. A few ones on the other ones here. Nice powder blue there. Blue clowns. As I say, just have a quick rundown on this. It's not actually a stock video today. Just a little walk around and chat, really. A little lemon peel. Yeah, whitetail coal tang. Asper. Nice gold rim. Clowns, etc. Tank red yellow clown. Yellow selfin tang, sorry, and the black white clowns. Right, well, just show you this side of the display tank. So some of the ones that were struggling for light, they're starting to get their colour back now, as they're getting the light now, because the corals up the top aren't shading them all the time. Really starting to get some lovely colours coming in here. Nice colour down there too. Anyway, that was just a quick wander around, just as a little update, just to keep it going. Hopefully we'll be going for some livestock in the next couple of weeks. Obviously with the Jubilee and everything, transport was a no-go, and I don't really want to order anything this week due to the fact there might be a bit of a backlog, and I don't want livestock stuck in that. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll let you have another look at the beautiful view that we have from the coffee shop here. And again, thanks for watching, and goodbye.